A very warm welcome to Must Know Topics. In this particular series, I'll be taking down various lecturate and GD topics which will be helpful in various competitive examination and will also help you to boost your knowledge. So the topic for today will be foreign policy of India, and this would be the fourth lecture in the series. Well, I'll be covering this particular topic in four different sections. That includes the introduction part, the non-alignment policy, recent events, and the conclusion. Well, for any country, the foreign policy of any country is shaped by two factors. One is the domestic factor and the second is the international factor. The domestic factors relate to cultural, historical ties and the economy, whereas the international factor relates to cold wars between the rivalry, nuclear arm possession, imperialism, colonialism, and many more. Whereas if we consider India has always followed the non-alignment policy which was signed between 120 countries who didn't wanted to get involved in the Cold War between two superpowers, USA and USSR. These are the pictures from the recent events that clearly depicts a very good foreign policy with many countries. So this is the picture of Howdy Modi program which was conducted at Texas in America, and this is the picture of Ahmedabad where Namaste Trump event was conducted, and a deal for Romeo and Apache helicopter was also signed between India and America. So this is the picture of RCEP summit, that is Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Pact, and as it can be read from the headline that India's exit from RCEP leaves Japan and China unsure about future direction of free trade pact. Well, if we consider India did not sign this pact particularly because if India would have signed this pact, then the Indian markets would have flooded with foreign goods. So basically this was one of the major reasons why India did not sign this pact. Well, this is a picture of Kartarpur corridor, and this can also improve the relation between India and Pakistan, whereas India and Pakistan already have various train services and bus services running between both the countries, whereas we have bus services between Lahore and Delhi, and there are two trains which run between India and Pakistan, that is Tharlink Express and the other one is Samjhauta Express. These are the headlines of Bangladesh PM visiting India. So last year in the month of October 2019, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, visited India, whereas after that when CAB was passed, then the Bangladesh Foreign Minister and the Home Minister cancelled their visit in their anti-CAB protest. Whereas when India gave an official statement that CAA is not going to affect the Bangladeshis, the relations slowly started improving, and Prime Minister Modi was also invited on the 100th birth anniversary celebration of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in the year 2020. This is a picture of Saudi Arabia where Indian Prime Minister had visited to Riyadh, and it is very much important for India to maintain a friendly relation with Gulf nation as well, because Saudi Arabia is the largest oil exporter to India, and it is very much important that India maintains a friendly relation. Moreover, in the recent past, if we see in Himachal Pradesh, global investment program was organized where Saudi Arabia was the country which made the largest investment. So this is the picture of Shri Narendra Modi ji, where he was conferred with Amir Amanullah Khan Award, which is considered to be the highest civilian honor of Afghanistan, and it is given to foreign nationals and to Afghanis in recognition of their services to Afghanistan. This is the picture which depicts a closely friendly relation between India and China, where the Chinese president Mr. Xi Jinping had visited Mahabalipuram in Tamil Nadu, and around 129 MOUs, Memorandum of Understanding, has been signed. So talking about India's and Nepal foreign policy, so India and Nepal already has a treaty of friendship and peace of 1950. Moreover, in the recent past, if we see, during this coronavirus pandemic, India has gifted 23 tons of essential medicines to Nepal. That also includes hydroxychloroquine. Moreover, the Army Chief of Nepal, General P.C. Thapa, was conferred with Honorary General of Indian Army rank by the President of India. So this is the President of Sri Lanka, Mr. Gotabaya Rajpaksha, who had visited India in the month of October in the year 2019, followed by a defense exchange program which was conducted between two countries, where 160 officers and their families had participated in the exchange program. Moreover, India also announced around 450 million USD line of credit to Sri Lanka. Well, it was very much important for India to develop a good foreign policy with the neighboring countries, because China has already started developing up ports, and China always follows the policy of string of pearls. So it is very much important that India counters that and maintains a good and a friendly relation with all the neighboring countries. So now basically, as I mentioned, that the domestic factor and international factors are most important for establishing a good foreign policy, and the whole world is looking at India because of its good relation with the superpowers and developing countries. Well, India has always followed the non-alignment policy, and it has always mentioned that there is no friend and foe in international relation, only permanent interest exists. Well, with this I conclude the topic, and if you like this video, do like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.